Now it's the second identity we are taking in this module. Second identity of inverse trigonometry as law of cancellation. What does it say? Let's see. Whenever you are given sine inverse on sine theta, if theta belongs to the principal branch, you can say this is the principal branch for an inverse trigonometric function sine inverse, then these two can be cancelled out and there will be theta. Not only with sine, we see with all 6 inverse trigonometric ratios, inverse trigonometric functions, we see cancellation is possible if theta belongs to the principal branch mentioned. Okay, which we have seen in other lectures. What is the principal branch? What does it mean? How is it applied? Suppose I am writing somewhere, for example, sine inverse of sine pi by 3. Now we need to check whether we can cancel these two or not. For this pi by 3, which is 60 degree, I see 60 degree pi by 3. This must belong to the principal branch minus pi by 2. To pi by 2, 60 degrees an angle here in first quadrant. So yes, this is in the principal branch. We can cancel this out and we can write as the result only pi by 3. Okay, we can mention this rule. Not only with sine. Now those groups which are having the same principal branch, they are sine inverse, tan inverse and cosec inverse. So in all those 3 cases, we have to see this range only. But suppose reversely I find sine inverse sine 2 pi by 3. As we see, 2 pi by 3 is 120 degree, which belongs to the second quadrant here. It's beyond the range, this principal branch. So we cannot cancel them out. We cannot. This will not be equal to 2 pi by 3. Now, how to sort out such a problem? For this, I will speak in the later part. First of all, we will think of it. That sine inverse sine pi by 3, as if this belongs to the principal branch, cancel out pi by 3. If I write like tan inverse tan pi by 4, it comes pi by 4. That's all. Simple cancellation. Similarly, for cos group, which is ranging from 0 to pi, if I write here cos inverse cos pi by 6. Now cos pi by 6, as I see, one value I have taken from first quadrant, pi by 6 30 degree. So yes, cancelling, we can write pi by 6. Yes, but we see that this is ranging from 0 to pi. So like this one, I took with the 2 pi by 3 with sine. If I take 2 pi by 3 with cos 2 pi by 3, I see 2 pi by 3 belongs to second quadrant, which is in the range here 0 to pi. So can be directly cancelled, and yes, will be equal to 2 pi by 3. Because 2 pi by 3, which 120 degree line between 2 pi by 3. If you don't know, you can convert in a degree and you can check. 120 degree lies in 0 to 180 interval. Here we need minus 90 degree to 90 degree. Okay, these things are needed. Then only we can go ahead. So for a group of cos, means sec inverse and cot inverse, we can cancel if 0 to pi is the thing we are given the value of theta. Suppose with sec inverse, I write here sec inverse, I am having sec 3 pi by 4. Yes, I see 3 pi by 4, which is 135 degree. Here, this is from 135 degree lies in 0 to 180 interval. So we can directly cancel and can write 3 pi by 4. Okay. By the way, these all angles I have taken which are belonging to the principal branch, and I have shown how to cancel this out. But be careful, whenever these angles are not in principal branch, this law cannot be applied. Now I will tell you the second method of the same. How can we solve these equations by second method? I don't think that this that method will be difficult for you. I see somewhere that is easier than this one. You are given sine inverse sine pi by 3. Okay. Simply sine pi by 3 is sine 60 degree. So what you do, this cancellation law, suppose somewhere you are confused, you can use this method as an alternative. So what you can do, आप क्या कर सकते हैं, sin inverse sin 60 का वैल्यू पुट कर दीजिए, sin 60 is √3/2. Now sin inverse √3/2 can be evaluated using principal value concept. अब आप उसको प्रिंसिपल वैल्यू कंसेप्ट से फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं एंड दिस विल बी इक्वल टू π/3. सेम आंसर. Are you getting me? This is one thing. For more questions I will show. We see that it's cos inverse cos 3π/4. Suppose somebody you are confused. So cos 3π/4, cos 3π/4 I have taken cos 3π/4 which is 135 degree. So we can evaluate by allied angle concept. So once again here, if you don't want this new identity, then go back to the previous identities. By allied angle concept, cos inverse cos 3π/4, this can be written as pi minus π/4. Solving by allied angle, cos pi minus theta is what? Minus cos theta. So this will convert as cos inverse minus cos theta will be minus cos pi/4. And once again, cos inverse of minus cos pi/4. Now cos pi/4 when can be solved like cos inverse minus 1/√2. Putting the value of cos pi/4. Here we need to apply the negative value concept. So cos inverse minus 1/√2, as we know that cos inverse minus x, this is equal to pi minus cos inverse x. So this can be opened as pi minus cos inverse 1/√2, and taking the standard value pi minus pi/4, finally we have 3π/4. If you see, if I apply this identity, अगर आप ये वाला पैटर्न अप्लाई करते हो तो डायरेक्ट आंसर 3π/4 आएगा, क्योंकि 3π/4 is belonging to 0 to pi interval, principal branch. So that's why cancellation law can be applied. Okay, but in this case, yes, step by step and one more identity we are applying. It's time taking, but the same answer we are getting. So depends on choice. Okay, accuracy is needed. Okay, with speed always. Now we think of this equation. Here we are given tan pi/6. Put the value. Tan inverse tan pi/6, which is 30 degree. It is 1/√3. As soon as I get tan inverse 1/√3, now I can evaluate. No cancellation and all I have done. Tan inverse 1/√3 by principal value concept I see. This is 30 degree itself, means pi/6 as answer. Okay. So these are the things when I am having angles in the principal branch. Now what we have to do when angles are not in the principal branch? I will explain with some examples. Let's start. Here first we will start from those angles which belong to the range of 0 to 360 degree. Okay. First of all, we will see in 0 to 360 degree, then we will see what to do beyond that range. Here, I have taken 240 degree, cos 240 degree with cos inverse, whether being cancelled or not. But let's see the concept. 240 degree, if I observe, this is 0, 90, 180 and 240 comes here. Okay. That means our requirement is 0 to pi, 180 degree, but this 240 is beyond the interval. Now again, like previous examples, we are having two methods. Either you evaluate your cos 240 degree by the basic concepts and then you can go ahead. But I will not do that method. I will follow this cancellation law. How can we do? When 240 degree, as I see that is beyond interval, basic thing is beyond interval. It does not belong to the principal branch. Then how to sort it out? Whenever there is a group of cos, keep in mind now, whenever there is a group of this cos inverse, the value will lie either in this third quadrant or in fourth quadrant. What we require? We need 0 to pi. So when the given angle, I am giving you direct pattern, I need 0 to pi. When the given angle belongs to the third quadrant, you write it as pi plus theta. Express this as pi plus theta, means whatever be the gap between pi is 180 degree and this angle, express this in terms of that and then solve this expression using a line angle concept. Here in fourth quadrant, express using 2 pi, which is 360 degree, as 2 pi minus theta, and again a line angle concept will be applied there. Okay, now you must know, as we are using pi plus theta and 2 pi minus theta, then you must know when cos is taken with these two, then what is the result, and other of the same group like sec is taken and cot is taken, then what is the result. I will tell you later. Let's start. First of all, we will apply all these things. Here we will write this as cos inverse, cos, as I say 240 degree, this belongs to the third quadrant. So in third quadrant we will express this using pi plus what, means 180 plus what, it's 180 plus 60 degree. So yes, we can write 180 degree plus 60 degree. Now by the laws you must know that cos 180 plus theta, this is minus cos theta. Okay, as in third quadrant, so this is minus cos theta. Cos inverse, cos 180 plus theta is minus cos theta, so this will become minus of cos 60 degree. As soon as I do, this becomes cos inverse minus cos 60 is 1 by 2. Now this thing can be solved first. Negative value concept will be cos inverse, negative value is what? Pi minus cos inverse 1 by 2. Now cos inverse 1 by 2 can be solved out by the principal value concept. This is cos inverse 1 by 2 from first quadrant. What we have 60 degree, it is pi by 3, and we have finally 2 pi by 3. Now you can see this is the principal value. It belongs to the principal branch 0 to pi. Okay. So this way, this is the result of given expression. We have simplified and you have got some value belonging to the interval. By the way, I was talking about these two. That in such equation, when you apply this cancellation law, surely when some value is beyond the interval, we need to apply these two. So, in short, let me tell you, here we have to take them with cos, sec and cot. So, cos pi plus theta, this is always equal to minus cos theta. Sec pi plus theta, this is equal to minus sec theta. And cot pi plus theta, this is equal to cot theta. Okay. When we take with 2 pi minus theta, then cos 2 pi minus theta, this is equal to cos theta. Sec 2 pi minus theta, this is equal to sec theta. And cot 2 pi minus theta, this is equal to minus cot theta. So this way we can make a table that when there is a group of pi here, then cos and sec will turn negative, cot remains positive. When it is of 2 pi minus theta, then cot remains negative, rest two are positive. So this thing if you keep in mind, here you will not commit any mistake. Okay, now we will take more equations on the same pattern. Let's see the next. Now next of the group I have taken a sec inverse sec 11 pi by 6. Suppose there is some confusion in terms of radian, then you can convert this in form of degree, putting the value of pi. So this will be pi by 6, 30 into 11 is 330 degree. Okay, as soon as you think 330 degree, so this is beyond the interval 0 to 180, 0 to pi. It is not in the interval principal branch. And if you see, then 330 degree lies in what? Fourth quadrant. Okay, and what I said, when of the group, when there is a group of cos inverse, then in fourth quadrant the value will be written as 2 pi minus theta pattern. 2 pi minus theta means 360 minus theta. So you just check what the difference between 360 and 330 degree. Okay, so first of all we will write this as sec inverse sec 2 pi minus, now there is a gap of 60 to 30 degree, so 2 pi minus pi by 6 we have expressed. Okay, as in fourth quadrant, so we have done it. Now we need to write value of sec 2 pi minus pi by 6 So in the previous question I have told you the short way that sec 2 pi minus theta is sec theta. If you have kept in mind the method, then you will directly write this is sec inverse sec pi by 6. Now here I will not put the value of sec pi by 6. I will show you that since pi by 6 you can see the first quadrant. Now as soon as we apply this allied angle concept, this belongs to the interval 0 to pi. Simply cancellation law can be applied and we will get the answer as pi by 6. Okay. I hope you have understood this one. Now we are going to take one more example of the group of sine. Let's see. In this example, first thing I have taken sine inverse and sine separate from the group of cos inverse. In previous two examples we took cos and sec. Here value is 3 pi by 4. Now with sine, as we see 3 pi by 4, which is 135 degree, a value of second quadrant. This is beyond the principal branch. Our requirement, as in the case of sine inverse group, sine inverse, cosec inverse and tan inverse, our requirement is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So whenever some angle does not belong to this principal branch, whenever some angle does not belong to this principal branch, for sure this will belong to either the second quadrant or third quadrant. Don't forget, in these examples I am discussing only those cases where angle is between 0 and 360 degree. Okay. Now when in the second quadrant, then this angle should be expressed as pi minus theta. In this third quadrant case should be pi plus theta. It is just like the case of cos inverse. We considered two patterns, pi plus theta and 2 pi minus theta. So here we have taken pi minus theta and pi plus theta. Now again you have to apply the concept of aligned angles. So here I will sort it out. This group is of sine. So you must know that sine pi minus theta is given. So this is always sine theta. If cosec pi minus theta is given, so this also is cosec theta. But when you are given tan with pi minus theta, this is minus tan theta. Okay. Next group is pi plus theta. So when I take sine pi plus theta, it is equal to minus sine theta. See, this is for your convenience. Otherwise, this is understood that from earlier classes, whatever you have seen should be applied. Okay. So next we are doing cosec pi plus theta. So this will be minus cosec theta. And when we take tan pi plus theta, it becomes plus tan theta. Now this is just like the previous case where you can see sine and cosec in this group second quadrant, they are positive by basic concepts we know, and tan will turn negative. But reversely, when pi plus theta is in third quadrant, tan will be positive, rest of two are negatives. So this concept is applied. So first of all, we will express this 3 pi by 4. Step number 1, you check 3 pi by 4 belongs to which interval? It's 135 degree, so comes in second quadrant. We write sine inverse, sine of difference between 3 pi by 4 and pi means 180 degree and 135 degree is 45. So we write this as pi minus pi by 4. According to allied angle concept, sin pi minus theta is sin theta. So you can write sine inverse sin theta, we have to take pi by 4. As soon as we find this one, pi by 4. Now you see pi by 4 is a value from first quadrant, and yes, this belongs to the principal branch. So cancellation law can be applied and we get the answer as pi by 4. Okay. So I hope this is understood to you. Some other value also can be taken. In all those cases, we will apply the same concept. Okay, one more example on this pattern I am writing. Fourth, like you are given tan inverse tan 7 pi by 6. 7 pi by 6, if you see, this is value from third quadrant, which is 210 degree, is it from the third quadrant. Now when this is in third quadrant, obviously this is beyond range of minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So what we have to do, as in third quadrant, rule says we need to write this as pi plus theta. So we need to check what are the difference between pi means 180 degree and this is 210 degree. So it is 30 degree difference. So we will express this as tan inverse tan pi plus pi by 6. As soon as I write, here we will apply tan pi plus theta concept equal to tan theta. As soon as I do, so this becomes tan theta means tan pi by 6. Now since pi by 6 is a value from this interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, that is why we can apply cancellation law and we have direct answer as pi by 6. I hope this all you have understood. So far I have explained you taking angles between 0 and 360 degree. Now the last pattern we are going to take when angles are beyond 360 degree, then what to do. Okay, we will see with a few examples. Let's start. Now for the next pattern, where I need an angle which is beyond 360 degree and cancellation laws to be applied, then what to do. See, whenever angle is given beyond 360 degree, we need to express that angle in terms of the multiple of pi. What I mean to say? We will try to understand the theory. Angle, suppose I go in positive direction, I see 0 degree, this is pi. When I complete one more 180 degree, it becomes 2 pi, one more semicircle, I get 3 pi, one more semicircle, I get 4 pi, here I get 5 pi and 6 pi and so on. I see that on x-axis, the positive direction, all the even multiples of pi lie here and odd multiples fall in the left hand side, means negative direction. Okay, so this theory we should see. So in short I will say we have to express in terms of such multiples only, the given angle. Okay, more methods are there, but I consider this to be the easiest for students. So how to do that? It's even 19 pi by 6. Simply divide 19 by 6 and write in mixed number form. Okay, what we can do, this will be written as sine inverse sine, dividing 19 by 6, I see it is 6 3s are 18 and 1 19. So this can be written as 3 pi plus pi by 6. 3 pi plus pi by 6. Now this you can check it by LCM. Now only thing you have to observe that 3 pi belongs to which part of x-axis. So recently I have told you it is odd multiple of pi. So surely this will come left hand side here. So all these angles, their nature is just like pi only, 180 degree. Okay, like I am saying 3 pi plus theta. So its nature will be just like pi plus theta. Okay, here if any angle falls in this category, so its nature will be just like 2 pi, 360. So you can conclude according to 360. Okay. Now by the way, here we have seen the situation of pi. So this will be taken as pi plus theta, and we could see by the Li angle concept, sine pi plus theta will be minus sine theta. So we will write this as sine inverse minus sine pi by 6. But again, I have said whenever we are having one negative value, first sort it out. So sine inverse minus x, by negative angle negative value concept, this minus can directly be taken out of function sine inverse of sine pi by 6. Now I see that pi by 6 is a value from first quadrant. So these two using cancellation law can be cancelled and directly we will write minus, and this is pi by 6. This is a pattern. Whenever angle is beyond 360 degree. Now one more example I will take. Here I see. Suppose I take cos 15 pi by 4. Once again, I suggest you to divide 15 by 4 and writing in terms of the multiple of pi. It's 4 3s are 12 plus 3 pi by 4. So this can be written as cos inverse cos 3 pi plus pi by 4. A similar pattern of 3 pi we have obtained. It's randomly taken. Now 3 pi plus pi by 4 as I have. So here this will be cos 3 pi plus theta. 3 pi belongs to this group. So pi plus theta cos pi plus theta. Now this you have to see separately. This was not in our standard group. So cos pi plus theta, this is equal to minus cos theta. And once again we have to solve it using negative angle concept. This will be open like cos inverse minus x, pi minus cos inverse cos pi by 4. I see cos inverse cos pi by 4 is first quadrant value. That's why by cancellation law we can cancel this out and we have pi minus pi by 4 left, and pi minus pi by 4 is 3 pi by 4. So this way, whenever angle is given beyond 360 degree, we can apply cancellation law, we can use allied angle concept, and repeatedly I am speaking, if you want to be perfect in inverse trigonometry, then you have to take thorough revision of normal trigonometry first. I hope you have understood the concept. Thank you.